I'm Jamal Branch. I'm looking to have some fun. I am looking to meet someone who can compete with me and we can conquer this world together. Can I find you here? Let's see.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
Hello, everybody. You all look wonderful.
Did we just do this again? Did we just do this again? My man was literally on the last show. Literally on the last show. And was giving them balloons. Lit- you know, I look at this at every show that I react to in full perspective. From the organization of the show to the host and some of the things that's happening and everything. I look at everything. I can't help it. I look at everything. This is my man third time on the show. 3 weeks in a row. Okay. 3 weeks in a row. This is his third week on here. Third week. I'm hoping he finds somebody so he ain't got to come back. Because he is really trying. Or they just keep calling him back because this is the third. What do I call him? I don't know. But this is the third person. Like, I don't want to call them. They're not rejects. I'm not going to call them rejects. That's just disrespectful. Recalls? Third recall. And yeah, no, not recall. Whatever I'm going to call them. But this is his repeat offenders. That's what I call it. This is his third time repeating. Third time. Okay. I'm hoping he finds somebody. He got to find somebody in this lineup. He got to. Maybe, young lady with the white blouse on, letting it hang all out. Maybe it's her. Maybe it's the red shoes. Maybe. Nah, not pink. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens.
Wonderful.
That was really nice. Okay, can you start with your name, your age, and your occupation?
I am Jamal Branch, 32 years old, investor trader.
Okay, Jamal, and what are some green flags in dating you?
Some green flags, I would have to say the knowledge that I have. I read so many books. One thing that I really like to brag about is something that I recently did is I cured someone of herpes not too long ago. I read a book called The Creep and it actually worked. So that's something that I'm very proud of. So I brag on my knowledge.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, and what's an interesting fact about you?
Interesting. I would say that I like to sing, even though I'm not a great singer, but it's a passion that I have. I would have to say that.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, you have no pop balloons. You have a few. Let's find out why the ladies popped. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Empress. I'm 39 and I'm a medical professional. I popped because, first of all, I think, what you're talking about with the herpes and everything, curing that, I think that's great. I feel like we could probably work more together on things like that. I'm on the holistic side as well. As far as like a romantic connection, I just don't feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he your type?
I mean, he's handsome, definitely handsome. But
Is she your type?
She's great. Yes, she's wonderful.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Manisha. I'm 46. Have my own tax business, real estate, and a lot of other things that I do as well.
Okay, and Manisha, why did you pop your balloon?
He's just too young. Like, you're handsome. You're a nice looking guy. Seem like you're smart, but it's just young.
I completely understand.
Okay. Besides his age, would he be your type?
I mean, he got a little taller. Yeah, he's handsome. You're very handsome, but just too short.
That's great. And you look wonderful. I think all of you look wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Sasha. I'm a data scientist, I'm a nurse, and I'm a doctoral student. I'm 42 years old.
Okay. And why did you pop?
The age was the main thing. As they say, he's very handsome. I love the intellect. Outside of that, that would be it.
Okay. Is she your type?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Why is she your type?
Everything, you put yourself together well. I can see that you really think about the things that you do.
I do. Thank you for noticing that. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Pua. I'm 47. I'm a claims manager.
And why'd you pop?
Again, the age 32. Looking for 40s and up.
Right.
But is he your type besides the age?
I mean, I love an intelligent man and he's well dressed, So
Is she your type?
Yes, she's great.
What makes you your
I
type?
see you peeping me. I saw you peeping me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It hurt that you popped, but it's great. It's great, man. Like I said, I like all of you ladies, man. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say. You're all wonderful, truly.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's so nice. I ain't that nice. I'm be honest with you. Like I'm not gonna be that nice. I'm gonna be very honest about what I see in the lineup, and it's okay because Pop the Balloon is all about being serious, and we need to be serious. You need to tell somebody when they unattractive. Okay, you can't let them walk out from the stage thinking that they attractive. Like don't tell them that. Just to be like, you know what? To me, you're unattractive. To me, you dressed horrible today. You didn't brush your hair. I can smell your breath from all the way over here. We need to be a little bit more honest. Start passing out gum and mints.
Okay. For the unpop balloons, you may ask the ladies a question.
What is something that you believe many people don't notice about you that you believe is a great quality that you have?
Okay, let's start with you. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Sheree, I'm 42 and I'm a science teacher. Something that people don't.
Something that you believe is great about you, but most people don't tend to notice.
Well, I would say like my coworkers, like people I work with, I try to stay professional, but like when people really get to see me outside of work, they think I'm hilarious. Like I have a sense of humor. I'm kind of goofy, silly. I like to laugh and have fun.
Okay. So people don't tend to notice how funny of a person you are.
Yeah, like my sense of humor, like I'm pretty quick with coming up with like comical stuff. So my friends think I'm a mess. So
That's good.
That question is a little hard. That's a little difficult. I wouldn't even be able to ask that question. You know what? I'm gonna ask that question to somebody today, and I'm gonna ask them, what is it about you that is great that nobody notices? You know how hard of a question that is to answer? I don't even have an answer to that madness. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna come back. I'm thinking about it and I'm gonna come back.
Good. That's wonderful.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Sunny. I'm 33. I do medical billing. And I think something that people wouldn't notice is that I'm very outgoing. I may come off as shy, but once, I get comfortable, I can be very outgoing and bubbly and talkative.
And what is it that makes you so outgoing?
I'm the life of a party. I feel like, once I'm comfortable and, peep the surroundings, I can be like, more so outgoing and talkative and whatnot. For the most part, I'm reserved until, peep the scenery and see how things are.
Tell me a joke.
So you put me on the spot out though. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back to you on that.
All right, that's fine.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Yolanda. I'm 45 and I'm an insurance adjuster.
Okay.
Say the question one more time, because
Something that you believe is great about yourself that most people do not tend to notice.
well, I get judged a lot, just for appearance. I don't know why. I'm a good friend. I wish a lot of my friends would notice that, a good listener, and I'm there for everybody pretty much. But I wish my friends would know that, and I wish people wouldn't judge me before they knew me.
And what's the normal judgment?
Short girl, freckled girl.
You said a what?
Freckled girl.
Freckled.
Yeah. But now seriously, just people just, Yeah, women, well, you probably know how women can be, but some women can be judgmental, kind of catty sometimes. So
Hmm.
I wouldn't know. You have to ask them. But, I'm that type of person that speaks, come into the room, I speak to people and they sometimes don't speak back. I don't know why. So.
All right.
I call cap. I call cap. She ain't telling the truth. Okay. She flag on the play. Flag on the play. She ain't telling the truth. Listen here. Okay. You're saying that you wish your friends knew how much of a good friend that you are. So does that really mean that they're your friends? They sound more like associates. And then you saying that they're judgmental, but you should know how women are because they're a little messy and catty, which we understand. But when you say that they judgmental, but you don't know what the judgment is, something ain't right. I call it cap. I think she lying. She know what it is. Cause she said short, freckled girl, but all seriousness, I don't know. Somebody leave it in the comments. Tell me what your thoughts is. Let me know in the comments. I think she hiding something. I think she a red flag, and it's gonna come. I think she a red flag. That's why she don't want to say it. I think she a red flag. That's what I think that is.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Karma, and I'm 28, and I'm a tech worker for an insurance company. Yeah, can you say the question one more time?
What is something you believe is great about yourself that most people do not tend to notice about you?
I go for souls. So I don't just go for the mind. I don't just go for the ego. I'm very spiritual. So I'm very soulful. So if your soul is not talking to me, I can't connect. And I've been single for 6 years because I haven't found that soulful connection.
And what does my soul say to you?
It's not speaking loud enough. It's quiet.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
I figured out my response. You know what's great about me that people don't notice is how caring and giving I am. And you know why they don't notice it? Is because I put up a brick wall. Because I don't let everybody show that nice, cool side, that giving side, because people will take advantage of that. So I got to stonewall people out so they'll understand, like, hey, I ain't nobody to play with. You ain't gonna play over me. You definitely not gonna get over on me. So a lot of my friends don't know how giving and caring I am, because I care for them and I'll give them the shirt off my back if I had a chance to. But at the same time, I keep that stone wall up and I'll do things here and there. But for the most part, I really act like I don't give a F. Okay? I really act like I don't give a F. Because in most cases, I really don't.
Okay, I'm going to allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Yes.
How is your relationship with your family?
I'm cool with my family. Now, I'm not a very family-oriented person, but it doesn't mean I'm not close to them. It's just when I happened to grow up, my brothers and sisters were out. And so it just happened to be me. So whenever I am around them, we talk. When I'm with my cousins, we talk. But if I'm not talking to them, we're just not talking. But it's not a bad relationship. Yeah, like, what was the past that Mother's Day? So we all went to my brother's house. We were laughing, had some memories. Like, we're good when we're together, but when we're not talking, we're not talking.
Okay. What's your question?
What do you like to do for fun outside of singing?
What I like to do, many activities. And not only that, my main thing is just being with my friends, just being with people. I like to talk. I love conversations, and that's my greatest fun. My supporters are here, and I just love that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when we're done, we're probably going to talk some more. That's just what I like. So it's very simple and subtle things.
Okay.
Mhm.
And your question?
Do you have any kids?
I have one. She is 10 years old. On a roll for 5 years. Proud to say that.
That's sweet.
Kids are a deal breaker?
Yeah.
That's great.
Do you have any children?
25 and 26.
Mm.
But I just don't really like young kids because I know it's important to raise your kids and be there for them. But I'm just at the point in my life where I want to travel, and I just don't want no small babies.
All right.
Okay, you had your balloon, but then you popped it. Why did you pop?
Because I'm not about to play games. I don't see nothing with us. You're cool and I love the fit. I'm just not about to play with you.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
I know we're not gonna get nowhere. So I'm not about to even sit up here and lead him somewhere it's not about to go. But like a good friend, yeah. But this one little dating show ain't gonna stimulate my mind. So, you gotta say something to wake my soul up.
That's the point in getting to know.
I know.
Just like you say, it's just a 5-minute show.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We gotta go off based off right now. I would have to pop the balloon.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Two things here. First thing is that I don't like her statement. I don't like her vibe. I don't like her vibe at all. Okay. Second thing is, I don't know if it's me, and I ain't trying to be crazy or anything, but and I would want y'all to let me know when I'm wrong. I appreciate the feedback and let me know that I'm wrong. Does she look pregnant? I'm just. It just kind of dawned on me. I mean, she could be fat, but I don't know. It looked like, and I'm just looking. I'm gonna show it right here. Does that look like a baby bump, or is she just fat? She can't be. Nah. Why would she come on the show? Y'all think? Nah. Maybe. You know what? Y'all let me know in the comments. Do she look pregnant or is she fat? Cause it looked like she pregnant to me. I could be wrong, but she looked like she pregnant, but she could be fat. I don't know. That's a new one. I don't know. But let's keep it moving though.
That's
But if
understandable.
I got to know you in the long run, then we go from there.
That's understandable.
And why did you keep your balloon?
I was just trying to hear something different. And I just didn't hear it. It's the basic everything that everybody say. But outside of that, you're cool.
Wonderful.
Love your fit. And I watched you before this too. You're very cool.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Okay, thank you.
I don't understand why, like sapiosexuals and stuff like that, they come on the show knowing they looking for intellect, but this short span don't allow them to get that intellectual stimulation or anything like that. And same case for her, she's looking for emotional self attachment, but you're not going to get that in this time frame. I don't know why would you waste your time and other people's time to come to the show knowing that you're not going to have that attachment. That's what I don't understand.
Okay, you just popped. Why did you pop?
He's very nice looking, very attractive, seems very intelligent. I just think for me, the height, because I'm tall and he's a little slimmer than I like.
You like him a little more
Yeah,
muscular?
not really muscular, just a little more thicker. I don't want to have to compete like with who got the smallest waist. So,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm 27. This waist is really small.
but other than that, you're very handsome. Seem very intelligent.
All right.
Okay. You're fine. Why did you pop?
I had to. Like, you seem very intelligent. I love your vibe, your energy, but I'm a thick girl, and yeah, it's the height and the size for me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay. Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped, but welcome back.
Oh, yes,
You
thank
came
you.
with Mother's Day? Was that Mother's Day weekend or something
I
like
think
that?
it was Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had a great time. Thank you all.
Yes.